Welcome to Tactical Stuff Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing this Tac-Force Knife, Tactical Rescue Outdoor from um, Wild Enterprise. I think that was the shop. That is the shop for this, or the store. So Tac-Force, and we have two Tac-Force knives, but we'll be reviewing in this particular video only one. So let's get this out of the way. so this is the other one with the Tac-Force box. Here it says Tac-Force Tactical Rescue and Outdoor. Tac-Force right here, also here on the other side, and Tac-Force Tactical Rescue Outdoor at the back. Ask your local retailers for other quality Tac-Force knives. Warning, this knife and blah blah blah. And custom designed in USA, but I think this is made or manufactured in China. So here it is. That's all for the box. Let's get the box out of the way, and here's the knife on a plastic wrapper. So here is our knife. So here's the knife. It has some weight to it with the silver paint on the scales. This is not an insert. This is just paint with some kind of logo right here. Bring them home or send us back. Paumia. I have no idea what that logo means, but let's talk about the knife. The handles are 12 centimeters or 4.7 something in inches, with the barrel back spacers right here, and some lanyard hole near the pommel of the knife. So there are three holes in the scales, or on the scales, which I think this is nothing to do with whatever the mechanism is, because this is just okay, let's open the blade. Here it is. Much the same on the other side, but it doesn't have a paint on. It is not painted, and the clip is not a deep carry clip. Very sturdy. Right here, I don't like the design of the clip, as well as the design of the knife, with some jimpings right here, and but some kind of like the pivot right here. It looks neat. It is. Okay, let's open the knife. So this is a spring assisted knife. Let me try that one again. How to open the blade. Right here, very slow but very smooth. So it says Wartec right there, with the thumb stud right here for one hand opening. Some very complex blade shape with the tanto profile right here and the choil right here. This is I think this is a modified drop point with some designs right here, some engravings right here. It says Wartec. On the back of the blade it says PWT 306. I think that is the model name of this particular knife from Tac-Force. That is PWT 306, 3CR13 steel, or 3CR13 MOV steel, USA design and crafted in China. That is not a very good steel, by the way. That 3CR13 steel easily loses its edge with just few uses to it, but I think that's fine. You can just resharpen the blade anytime you want, because you will be having a hard time on retaining the edge, because this has poor edge retention, 3CR13 MOV steel. But stainless, this is a stainless steel and rust resistant, and but not very good in corrosion resistant, but that's fine. So here's the blade. It is. So this is a spring assisted knife, spring assisted opening, but the spring is very very weak, I guess. So so there are jimpings right here, and also jimpings on the top of the blade right here, which you can put your finger right here for some fine cutting or whatever you want to do with this knife. But this knife is, at least this is very comfortable knife to handle. So here's the knife. Very comfortable knife to handle, but it has jimpings right here, but you can't use the finger choil, because as you can see, it is very dangerous to use the choil right here because of the cutting edge right here, which will engage your finger right there. So this has a blade length of 9 cm or 3.5 inches. Total length is 21 centimeters or 8 point, I think that is 8.7 inches total length. So it is. For reverse grip also, you can use this jimpings right here, so you can put your thumb right there. So very aggressive blade shape. I think this is for combat scenarios, or this is a combat blade and not some utilitarian blade, or might be tactical one, but nah, I think this won't do you any good in the field because of the blade steel. And also, let's talk about the lockup on the. By the way, this is a liner lock. This comes in a liner lock. So as you can see, there is the liner engaging the tang of the blade with some very early but decent lockup on the blade. So let's see about that. So the centering is. Well, the centering is a little off, but I think that's fine. So it's a little off, but I think that's fine because it's not, the blade is not touching the liners after all, but we can work with that. Just some few adjustments on the pivot. So I'm not very much much a fan of this knife, but this is decent knife for its the shape and everything here. So this looks like very futuristic. The blade shape is aggressive. It says Wartech, so I think this is meant for like a fighting knife or self-defense knife, and very like a techie or techno design on the knife. You can't feel the pocket clip when you handle the knife, and that's a good thing. But this is not a deep carry pocket clip. Also not you can't position the clip for, or reposition the clip, because there is no holes right here for you to attach the clip to. So this is just a right pocket carry clip, and this is tip up carry, which is good, but with steel and blade steel and all, I think this is not a very good knife. But I might use it, but not for like heavy uses. And so I kind of like the blade shape, which is very aggressive, but the blade steel is not very good. So that is a very huge thumb stud right there, and I think I can see something right here. So I think that is some petroleum jelly or some lubricant on for the pivot. And so no back spacer, which is good for cleaning, but this is a budget friendly knife, so you won't be expecting some high-end stuffs on this knife, and I think that is fine. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I will be rating this knife like 6 or 7, might as well 6.5. And I think that's all for our tactical stuff reviews. Thank you.